It's a tie game.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
Well, both sides have assessed what the
Substitution.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Philadelphia with the ball. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Asik control the paint. And it's Evans in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Covington. Tipped away. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The victor.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Gents is checked in. Withy comes in for Anthony Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Scott in for Drew Holiday. Here is Agensah. Gordon goes in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet. Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now. Fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. And so you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times...
Can't play with the mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Holiday. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
And he gets it again. Shot good from Scott.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Here's Smith. No good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Gordon dishes to Scott. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Smith outside. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Pelicans.
They need this. Gets the bucket.
And he came off that screen.
You did good tonight, Rook.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. Defense, rebounding, filling it
Easy,
up.
bro. Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn every once in a while.
Hold up, play. I see just fine. And based on my stats tonight, I see great.
One game out of many. You got to bring that stuff every night.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be here.
I don't doubt it. All I'm saying is it's a long season. Use this as a step, something to build on. Watch the tape. Be a professional. Any playground fool can catch fire one night. It takes a pro to do it consistently. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Good.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
Ben, you want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
First quarter of action. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Lawson kicks to Laverne. Chandler attacking. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's blocked.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Scotty Jones for Drew Holiday. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Tyreke Evans is second.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Barton. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Barton's got his first points of the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
A nice shot by Pondexter.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Nelson dishes to Fareed. He feeds it to Gallinari. He kicks it to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Nails the baby hook. Barton's got his second basket of the game.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
New Orleans leading by 6. Outside, Scott. The 17-footer. Takes the 3. Can't hit. And it's Denver the other way. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, that was very sloppy in that first matchup. It was a poorly played game, and it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
Fareed outside. Nelson with it. Now guarded by Scott. And it's good.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Here's Scott. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And he converts the layup.
Good defense. Gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Here is Nelson. 6-point game. Good. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Jameer Nelson is out there with Foy. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Arthur. And it's Laverne in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's the dish to Foy. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Lawson comes in for Jameer Nelson. Lawson the pass to Laverne. Back to Lawson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Ty Lawson, former 18th overall pick back in 2009. Super quick, athletic point guard who looks to push the pace. He's been the perfect fit in the Nuggets' up-tempo offense.
And Lawson, really the engine for the Nuggets offense.
Yeah, he combines aggressiveness with really good decision-making, Kevin. Terrific in the pick and roll, and he's the player that makes them tick offensively.
Scott with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Elbow shot. Scott can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you.
Well, they got the win in his debut, and perhaps he might have found someone who can contribute as well. He looked good out there.
You know, it's really not easy to come in and make an impact like he did. The fact that he helped contribute to the win is a huge plus in management's eyes as well.
Here's Holiday. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Goes up at the stripe, and it taps once again. A bucket from Scott. And it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark. Got a moment to check out Anthony Davis here. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. He's averaging 22 points per game, 8 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Franklin's checked in. Outside Holiday. Dishes it to Evans. And there's the pass to Scott. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Foy. And now the Nuggets, fast break. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
New Orleans making a switch here. Withy's checked in.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Tries from 16. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lawson kicks to Chandler. Back to Lawson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Foy with it. Evans is there. Foy dishes to Lawson. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Evans passes to Scott. And good. Got the English that time as he falls. Scott's got 10.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Lawson kicks to Chandler. Pass to Franklin. Randy Foy is on the way. Feeds it to Franklin. Foy with it. Evans is there from the line. And it's Foy missing.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
And stolen by Lawson. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Lawson with the ball. Stolen by Holiday. 3-on-3. 1:51 left in the first half. From about 16, Scott missing again. The Nuggets trail by 5. Chandler outside. Davis with the block. Now running up the court. Evans trying to push it up. Runner in the lane. Scott, good. Scott's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defense.
And that concludes the first half. Pelicans lead by 8.
Well, Jameer, what kind of a...
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Substitution here for New Orleans. Agins is checked in. Withy comes in for Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Scott in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution here for Denver. Gallinari, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Will Barton comes in for Wilson Chandler. Harris is checked in for Randy Foy. And Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Scott in at point guard. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Withy. Then there's Quincy Pondexter, and it's Gordon in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans foul. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Tony Douglas is checked in for the Pelicans. And Denver also making a switch. Arthur's checked in. Nelson, no one around him. The Nuggets with another miss. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Back to Scott. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul.
At the line for your Pelicans.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Jeff Withy.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Scott. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shoots. Can't hit. Heaves it up. No good. So
Tyreke, what was...